value.
Tinkling noises. Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Big delay. All right, so announcements. Oh, here, I'm going to link something in chat, and it goes to all of our social media platforms. We have a vote going on Twitter right now on our next couple of shows. So if you don't mind going over there and dropping your vote and maybe giving us a follow, I'd appreciate that. Let me just type this in here and ignore Streamlabs. So I couldn't remove it for some reason, and it's going to want to try to get tough with me. So follow that link there, and it takes you to all of our stuff. Shut up, Streamlabs. We don't care. So silly.
Oh, that's really loud.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I should manage to drink with my character face out.
Mm-hmm. Product placement.
Do like that every time.
Yeah. We have 4 episodes left in this season, and then we're gonna attempt to do some D&D and some superhero stuff, possibly, unless that vote changes.
Woo!
Word on that coming soon. And there's Adam.
Hi. I'm in chat.
All right. So, does anyone else have any announcements? Totally walked in this unprepared.
Well, we can say that audio effects and music for tonight's episode are brought to you by www.sirenscape.com. Music and sound effects to make your RPG games even more epic. Thank you, Sirenscape.
I think it's awesome that like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes, no sheet.
Yeah,
No
I
sheet.
finally memorized it.
Impressive.
I can memorize 25 words.
Speaking of sheets, where's your character sheet?
It's right here in my book.
Okay.
What are you worried about? Don't worry about me.
What is this sheet?
That's all right.
That's
updated.
all the weapon qualities.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
The
Okay.
ones that say passive are passive. The ones that have advantages next to them, is what's the cost to activate them.
Parrot isn't on.
So what does passive mean? Is that something that the weapon has to
Those
currently
are
have?
just the ones in the core. I don't have the new ones.
So does our weapon have to have this quality before in
Yes.
order for us
Yes.
to activate? Okay, so we can't just choose
And
one.
triumphs can also activate your weapon quality.
Okay.
If it's passive,
So
it's
wait,
always on.
stun.
We went over stun. I'll
Yeah.
push it on Discord. If you didn't look
I
at
know,
it,
I
I'm
did.
sorry.
I did look at it. I still didn't understand it though when I read it
Okay.
because it sounds like there's stun and stun damage.
There is.
Your stun setting only does stun damage.
Right, that's what I thought. But what? How does that? Does it sound like stun?
If you have
is just
shock
attacking-
blows,
Oh, that's right. Stun goes through the strain.
yes.
Or through this. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
But it doesn't do its own. It's
Our
not-
guns get soaked.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Shot
Right.
gloves designed.
But
for
it goes to strain, not.
Okay. Okay. So it's like pierce.
Did you check the range on your
Just
gun?
for stun.
It's short.
What's range on yours?
Medium.
If you're shooting at using stun, it changes
short.
your range to short range.
Yeah, I know
attacks.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine's
And I
long,
forgot
long
to
line.
print those things off.
It's okay.
Oh,
I
well.
saw
When we
that.
have combat, I'll print them off.
I'll write it on the sheet. Short. Stun. Short.
So no more shooting at long and extreme ranges with medium range weapons.
Right.
And the only thing that changes is if Sharwan shoots if somebody's engaged. If you're engaged with somebody and you shoot your
Weapon into it,
yeah, it's 2. No, 3
Three.
difficulty.
no matter what.
Right.
Okay. And if you miss, is it automatically hitting the teammate, or is that just
No.
what a despair would do?
The attacker gets a boost.
The attacker gets a boost.
The
Yes.
attacker gets boot whether or not you miss or not.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Despair never really says you're going to hit a teammate. Despair usually isn't that
Hey.
bad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like a triumph isn't really that awesome.
Okay.
Hi, Dynasty must be.
Okay. It was really washed out on the TV there.
I-
Oh well.
Well, the quality doesn't matter to us, but I like how big the chat is for us.
Yeah.
The chat was really little before. Now it's really easy to see what's going on.
Mhm.
I couldn't read it.
Can you read it now?
Yeah.
I thought it was a problem.
That's why I've always ignored it, because I can't read it from here.
All right. Well, without further ado, woo! Let's get started.
I go walking in the evil temple. I go
In the
walking
middle of night. Sorry.
But I need 2 advantages to activate,
Yes, that's correct.
which means I got to hit.
Oh no, I lost my thing.
Uh-oh.
We are back, everybody,
Woohoo!
on a 2-minute delay from what's going on there. Last time, you guys arrived at Dathomir. It's a great vacation spot, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Bought some crocodiles.
Yeah. That spit at you. Found a village with a bunch of skeletons.
It's delicious. Made the best crocodile stew ever.
Sharwan still has that in his bag.
Oh yeah, that's in there ready to go. This is Sharwan's favorite place.
What are you guys doing on Dathomir again? You guys even know?
Don't even know.
We
Don't even know.
Are we trying to hook up with her aunt?
We don't know that.
Oh.
Well, I guess I do.
You didn't tell us that.
That's where
We
you're-
knew, though, we knew that your dad had gone here, which meant that maybe your aunt was here.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's at least some clue to
Right.
Because we all know.
And then he decided to go walk it in the jungle, and then we ended up at a temple on this place with a red mist that looks like blood and a planet that was possessed by night witches until they were all
To
killed.
I don't
be
think
fair, the
I-
mist is red only because of the red dwarfing sun.
It looks like blood.
Yeah, but I don't think I was the one that ran off in the woods. I think we followed the captain. That's generally.
No, they
No.
followed your direction.
Totally following you. We're leading.
Oh, that's right. Because I had a sense. I was.
Yeah.
You guys told me to follow.
A sense that you told me was exactly like the one you had before, which was evil, and made you do bad things. So, not expecting this to go well.
Maybe it was you.
But right now, I'm going to have my gun out. I've just got a torch. And I'm down a gun, so this is going to be great.
Well, I just gave you one. That was the last thing we did. I had an extra gun. I
Oh,
had
nice.
a pistol.
Are you still staying in the entrance?
Yeah. So you have one of these. You have one of these right here.
Are they proceeding actually into the temple?
Yeah, they've gone.
We will
inside.
go, yeah.
Well, we're just inside.
You guys started walking that direction into
Right. Because it was the 3 of us, right? Are you into? Yeah.
I was, because the captain climbed the temple, and so I'm like hovering in the entrance, sort of torn.
I would say that at this point, their torchlight has
Can you shoot
faded
us?
into darkness.
Because what?
That you're walked so far away now that your torchlight has dimmed into darkness.
Us?
Yes.
From him?
Yeah.
He stopped?
Yeah, he stopped waiting for the captain.
I don't want to necessarily say that we did that. Why did we run in all like that without finding out what setup's doing?
He was
Wait.
waiting.
He was in
going to
there
go to the
before I
captain.
was.
Yeah, but he was going to go for the captain.
Oh, we
He-
decided to part ways?
Yeah.
He
Oh,
went
I
out.
didn't remember that.
He went out to go after the captain and realized he couldn't climb the hill because he's a robot. And then
Robot.
came back to the entrance to wait for her, who may or may not
Oh.
be dead. And
So,
then we went to the
okay.
temple, and we may or may
So
not
he's
be
not
dead.
going with us into the temple.
Well, I'm going to try to raise the captain on the common.
Okay.
I thought you tried the comm link then.
Oh yeah, comlinks didn't work in the
Yeah, you
temple.
didn't.
Yeah,
Well,
you
he
did
was
that
inside
last
the.
time.
He was just inside the entrance, though. It could still work. We were like in the temple,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what happened.
and it didn't work from whatever range we're at to him. It did not work.
Okay.
That's right. I remember
It's
that.
staticky. What are you saying?
I'm saying set up the captain. The boys are heading into the temple. What's your 20 over?
Is that space talk? Space trucker talk?
I have no idea.
All she hears is boys. Temple 20.
Over, Roger. Roger, over.
Roger, Roger.
Like, say again, all after boys.
Temple full of boys. What?
Here
How do you respond?
You found 20 boys? I think, I don't know, Max and stuff there. You found 20 boys?
You hear eat oys?
I'll just say I'm going after them.
Okay.
I hear
A
them.
lot of static.
If you hurry, you could probably catch up because we're not going very fast.
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah.
a lot of light. We just have a torch.
If I was really a 3PO model, I'd be like shuffling, going, "Hey, wait for me!" But I'll just kind of saunter their way,
Okay.
and I will activate my glow rod.
Because we aren't
Well,
walking
we would
like
notice that then. If he was behind us and activated a glow rod, that's brighter than our torch, right?
No, not
It's a
necessarily.
little flashlight that's on his chest.
Right, but I'm
Out.
sure it's like much more luminescent than a flame.
Sure.
Yeah, so would we notice? Can I roll perception to see if I notice and turn his light on?
I would be silhouetted against the. It depends on how bright the.
I mean, if we're in a dark a temple, I mean, any light that turned on would be
Mhm.
immediately obvious, especially if it was from the dark part of the temple, because we're going to be facing forward.
Just wait for the creepy eyes.
What do you think? Can I roll perception on that? See if I see that happen.
Sure.
Have we just gone straight?
No.
So are you around the corner then?
Yes.
So I wouldn't notice it.
No.
And I have an idea.
You're welcome.
You wanted an excuse so bad.
Before I go after them, so rock walls, right?
Mhm. Stone walls.
Are there like broken rocks or something on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a rock and I'm gonna try to find one that makes like a chalky,
Okay.
and I will just write set up and an arrow pointing into the temple.
Okay.
Takes time.
Sure. Let's slow you down a little bit.
We're not like just strolling though. I would like to actually take the time to look around, and the only reason he's not doing like a D&D looking for traps is because he's a city boy, but he is actively looking for this place to be.
To be safe in this dark temple.
Yeah.
I would agree. I wouldn't
Unless you
think
start
that we're just like running through.
Unless you start hurrying me because
I
that
see
you
you're
feel
right
some.
through. You're just going in.
Unless you
Yeah.
feel some like pressure to like go somewhere faster.
I don't. Nothing that I have felt has made me think that way. I would think that we would be taking our time to take in what we're doing.
I will
Maybe
take-
lighting torches along the wall, on the way too. Kind of mark our path. I assume that there's not impossible for there to be light in this place.
No, I mean
Are there torches along the wall? Is it like
there
sconces?
are your torch.
There's no other torches that can be lit or anything.
Not that you see.
Okay, well, perception. Oh, I have really good perception.
Are you
Let me
writing on
find
the wall?
some- Huh?
Are you writing on the wall?
Are we writing?
You say you're gonna make a mark on the wall. Are you making a mark on the wall?
If we ever have to turn,
No.
then yes.
A mark? No, yeah. If we have to turn around a corner, I would want to mark where we're going. But like I said, I just want to see if there's. I want to touch the wall and see if there's torches, or take my torch over. And look.
Mhm.
There's something slimy.
Here's the thing. You're a Jedi initiate at this point. They aren't. Temples have a weird effect on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what am I
So
doing?
as you guys are looking around this room, you notice the torch dims to nothing.
That's good. Like both of them? Because he has a torch and I have a torch. They both
It
do.
becomes lighter.
Hmm?
It becomes lighter in the room. Like darker. Sorry. Reverse
So the
that.
room becomes darker.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, why did it get so dark in here?
I have no idea, but we're gonna need to.
You're not there anymore. You're in total darkness.
I'm not there.
Darkness! Oh, I see.
You look around, you don't see Tazio.
Taz, are you here?
Can I hear?
Michael Jackson, are you here?
If I have to, I will take some. I don't know how this works outside of combat, but I will take strain to move a little faster
Okay,
than I'm.
that's fine. You can push yourself. Take a little strain.
I'll take how many points?
2.
Done.
Senna.
Mhm.
Your Anna's leading you back to the temple,
Mhm.
and she gestures to the vine that you climbed up.
Mhm.
We do.
I'll climb back down.
Okay. By the time you reach that bottom,
Mhm.
she's over there waiting for you.
Okay, well, she can do the whole Jedi jump thing. I can't.
Tell me, niece, are any of your friends force sensitive?
Well, yes, Sharwan is force sensitive. He's also a pain in the ass.
Oh. Well, I guess We should hurry.
Mhm.
She leads you into the temple.
Mhm.
She pauses a little bit. She steps in.
Mhm.
What do you do?
I follow her.
Okay. You guys walk around. You see. You can see in the dark, right? No, you can't. She brings out a little flashlight and hands it to you. And then upon handing it to you, you see on the wall,
Mhm.
set up, arrow.
I think they went this way.
So you guys go around the corner. And there's setup. You bump into him. Into this large room. There's 6 columns.
Mhm.
And there are 3 sconces with torches. But you don't see Tazio or Sharwan.
Do I see that?
Yes.
I was like, Captain, hey, I was just looking for Sharwan and Tazio. So I've hustled to catch up with them.
Mhm.
By my estimation, should I have caught up to them by now?
Who?
Tazio and Sharwan.
You get to this room and you don't see anybody. You see skeletons. But they're too long to decay that they'd be theirs.
I was worried about that.
And
for a
as
second.
you hear footsteps behind you, someone steps in, the torches light up automatically.
Oh, cool. And that's them stepping in.
Then you see a stone door. It's like it goes up and down, but it's kind of stuck at chest height.
Was that the only way out of here?
Going back.
I mean, is that the only other entrance going
Yes.
forward? I would like to examine the door. I want to see. I want to see what's making it stuck.
Okay.
You know, and try to evaluate the likelihood of it coming unstuck.
Sure.
Should we decide to. Would that be a mechanics check?
No. Because you can see that there are stones that are blocking you.
So it's like
It's
propped
makeshift,
open with
yeah.
rock. So it's even more obvious.
What's it doing?
I guess she'll look around.
Okay. At this point, your aunt sits down
Mhm.
in a square in front of one of the pillars
Mhm.
and starts meditating.
Let's see how this is going to help us find them.
They belong to the temple now. It's up to them to find their way back out. Plus, your friend is force sensitive.
Mhm.
I'm curious to see what tests and trials the temple will offer him.
Well, only one of them's force sensitive. The other one's not.
Well, if the other one's half as clever as you are, then maybe he'll get out.
Well, yeah, that's hard. It's hard to have this clever.
I've seen her before
I'm 3/4
Yes.
as clever as you.
because I spoke to her on Bespin.
Yes,
So I will say.
but you're indistinguishable, so she doesn't. You're indistinguishable, so she doesn't recognize you.
Right. So I will say, nice to see you again. I am C3TP. We met on Bespin.
Is this your droid?
He's his own droid.
You're welcome to go inside, but I speak against it. Come, sit.
Is it? How should I address you?
As you wish. But not Jedi Master.
Okay. Did you know about Jamal?
Yes. Come, you have questions. I will give you answers. Before we get to that, did you want to go after them, or do you want to stay here?
I don't think it makes. I mean, going they pretty obviously in my mind they pretty obviously would have gone through the door, but there's probably a certain amount of risk in going on alone. I will try to raise them on the comm link.
Okay.
Get nothing.
No, it's just static.
Like, Captain, I can't raise them on the comm link. Should we go after them, or do you want to wait here for them to return?
Sorry, I can put my creepy music. Jeez.
It's windy in this cave, or in this temple.
It's not supposed to win. Oh.
It's freaky.
I don't know how
Sounds like
effective it
wind.
would be for us to go after them. But if you want to go after them, you can. You probably have. This place probably has less pull over you than them.
Paul?
This
I don't understand.
the temple has a way of speaking to people. Not so much droids.
My audio sensors only detect the two of you. And
You're special.
We got him on discount.
Did he steal it?
One-
Five
five
fingers
fingers,
down.
yeah.
as a droid, I'm incapable of sensing the force.
Yeah, or being talked to.
But there are some pitfalls the temple offers as well to protect itself.
Well, I'd hate to fall into one of those, so probably best that I stay here. Because if I fall in those when I'm by myself, the chances of rescue probably aren't great. So I will hunker down
Okay.
by the entrance, and I will shine my light down the corridor, and I will just wait. You
Sure.
watch and wait.
Sure. Tazio. Find yourself in a long hallway
Yay!
that opens to a room with 3 statues on each side.
How big are these statues?
Oh, they're pretty big. The room is probably 50 foot tall, and they're probably about 20 feet tall.
Jesus.
Can't steal those.
Those are not stealable statues.
But they all have something in their hands.
Oh,
Let's see.
They're all jewels of Yavin.
Right? I
I
now have 3 jewels of Yavin. And a raincourt after me.
Mhm.
And there's no door out that you can see. There are between statues. There are different items like sconces or decorations on the wall. So there's like crystals on alternating ones, and then the other alternating ones on the sides are do this was prepared. It's Arabic for the number 2, just like a letter, a symbol. And then on the far wall, there's one that looks like a blade of sorts, but there's no sign of Sharwan.
I want to go check the things in the statue's hands.
Okay. So as you approach the first one, you step on a pressure plate.
Okay.
And it drops what's in his hand.
It what?
It drops what's in his hand.
Can I see what it is?
Yeah. As soon as it lands, it cracks open, and all of a sudden, gas starts filling the room from the vial.
From where?
The vial.
Is the door behind me shut?
Yes.
That's clever.
Did you bring the reading mask?
Yes.
Put that one.
I guess I should put that motherfucker on
Yeah.
first, and then I'll figure out what's going on with this weird room.
You don't need a breathing
Okay.
mask. We can breathe on dance weed.
No,
That's what
we
the
have
captain
this.
said.
So you
Down
put your
here.
breathing mask on?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, convenient.
Yeah.
Hopefully it does something good. So I recognize this is a trap now,
Yes.
and there's got to be a way out because otherwise there's always a way out. So, but none of these symbols make any sense to me. What's up with the crystals on the wall? Are they actual just drawings of crystals, or are they actually? What kind of puzzle is that? All right, can you roll like in something?
Oh no. Cunning.
Yeah.
I rolled to shoot the wall. The wall has been shot and destroyed.
Can I roll straight cunning?
Sure.
Was there a difficulty?
I will say 3.
Oh my god.
You can flip a thing.
I'm gonna flip the thing and still fail.
Or one of
This
these.
is where Tazio dies, yeah. Go ahead and give the DM more dark side points to work with.
No.
I have no successes but a triumph. Everything else is a wash, but I have a triumph.
Okay. It's kind of odd that there's one that's not like the others.
Okay, I want to keep up with that one.
Saber. Blade, whatever.
I want to go look at it more closely.
Okay.
So roll perception?
Sure.
Or is it just a thing on the wall?
I don't know what you're doing to it.
Is it an actual, is it just a drawing?
Mhm.
What is it? It's an actual sword?
It comes out. It's not like it's engraved or anything. But it's got indentions on it. It's kind of dusty around it.
I want to try to pull on it.
Okay. So it pulls out.
Mhm.
What do you do with it now? Like it's like a stone cylinder that's attached to you, pulls out. When you're
Oh,
holding
there's
it.
a picture of a sword on the end of it.
Well, it's like an actual
Sword attached to the cylinder.
carved into the stuff. So when you pull on it, it pulls the cylinder out. Sort of halfway. It doesn't come all the way out.
Well, the little vials are already broken, so it's not like it's going to super, like, vacuum it up. Is there anything in the hole?
No, I'm saying it doesn't pull all the way out.
Oh, it just pulls out.
Pulls out a little.
Then does anything else have an urn? I die. Okay, I want to go look at the 2-1. See if it does anything. It says 2.
Okay. When you look at it, there's the same holes, but it doesn't go out, but you can push in.
Push that in. And die.
A section of the floor by the entrance falls down. It gives
Falls
away.
down.
Gives away.
I want to go look at it, see what's under it.
You don't see a bottom.
That's clever.
Unless you
Okay.
throw your, torch down there.
It already went out.
No, yours went out.
Oh, mine went out.
You went out, like you just disappeared on me. And we'll go look at the crystals.
Okay.
How many
They
are
don't do anything.
they? Don't do anything.
No.
This isn't helping any. I want to check the floor for the other pressure plates, so I know where they're at.
They're right in front of the statue.
Do the little things in our hands look identical to the one that fell?
Yes.
Does the sword turn?
You go back and turn the sword. It turns clockwise, and then it opens the door.
Yay! Voice told me that. It was amazing. I want to try to steal the little.
You're like in a life or death situation. You're like, I would like to take.
Go ahead and make
girls.
coordination, or you climb up there. No athletics. Sorry.
What's the difficulty?
2. You can find some footholds.
I never have made an athletics roll in this game ever. So
There's never a point when you're just like, okay, I don't need to steal this.
I can't get up the statue,
Okay.
so I leave the room.
All right.
I have never made an athletics roll.
Yeah, I hope I don't have to be there.
You made an athletics roll in the box. I think.
That's coordination.
It was all coordination.
Or what?
It was all agility. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Charmaine,
Yeah. What's happening, Charlie?
you're in a dark room, feeling around. No, you walking forward. You come across a body. No, actually, you feel pretty cold in this room.
Cold?
Like the temperature drops. Yeah.
I feel like Link in Breath of the Wild. Shiver.
God. Always terrifies me.
Yeah,
He looks so terrified when he goes to the menu. Anyway. You come across a body, and the room becomes a little lighter.
Just ambient light, or is there a light source?
You push forward.
Huh?
I mean, it just seems like some natural light.
Oh, okay.
Not very dim.
Just ambient light.
Like your eyes are adjusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I notice the body?
No.
Okay.
Did you press forward?
I'd like to search the body first to see if
Okay.
there's life, or if there. Do I have my weapons with me still?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'd actually like to see if I can find a way to produce. Can I see the room? Can I roll
If
to
you
see?
get close to the body, you can see.
But I can't like see ahead of me.
No. It's like a natural darkness.
Okay. Well, I'd like to examine the walls then. If I could get close to the walls and examine them, see if I can find a way that I
Okay.
could light the room up any better than I.
So you're kind of going in one direction to see if you hit a wall.
Yep. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Okay.
I guess I really wouldn't know which way forward would be versus any other direction.
Just pick a direction and go straight.
Yeah, I guess.
It's in meditate.
It's a meditate. I don't think he knows what that would do for him.
So as you press forward, there's another body. Another body. The bodies seem to pile upon bodies.
Can I tell how these people died?
Yeah.
How did they
Do
die?
you look?
Yeah.
On each body, there's a slit throat.
Chastity has been
And as you continue forward,
That's
I mean,
all.
it's almost like the bodies are knee high.
Oh, there's that. Like I'm in a pool of bodies.
Yeah, yeah, it's water. I'll say that you.
Oh,
water.
it is water.
Yeah. So now you have a sensation that their bodies are floating.
Okay. Awesome.
You can climb out, but you find you're just climbing out on more bodies, and they're all slit throats.
Are they distinguishable? Like, are they all a certain race or anything? Or?
No, the further you
We're all
go,
Blackstone and Stormtroopers. That's
the
what I
further you go,
I
you
feel
see stormtroopers.
No,
Specifically, the same stormtroopers. You see,
the same people over and over.
no, the same that you saw on Planet.
The ones I killed on Dantooine.
It wasn't Dantooine.
That's
It was the one. What?
Nada.
No, it was the one that you picked up
Oh,
Sarah's character on,
Tanab.
Tanab. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you see Black Sun Pirates. Then you saw those when you
They're
ducked down.
dead people that I've seen, or are they alive?
When you
right
ducked down in the weeds,
now? Yeah,
when he was hiding, you
Yeah.
saw that's the same bodies.
they're all dead now in this pool.
You see the
Slit throat.
family that the stormtroopers killed, but except they have slit throats this time.
So he thinks to himself that's really weird because he knows some of these people weren't killed with slit throats.
Keep going the same direction.
No, I'd like to examine the room a little bit more. I feel like
Well, the more further you go, the more light comes in.
I'm seeing more light.
Yeah.
Can I notice walls in any other direction?
There's a wall is closer to all the other ones,
Uh-huh.
going straight.
Right in front of me.
Yep.
Do I notice like a corner at this wall, like it might lead somewhere? Or is it just a dead end ahead of me?
Well, right now you can just see the wall.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll keep pressing forward.
So as you go, you see something strange. You see Senna's body, dead, slit throat. You see setups nearby, but his head's gone. It's like his head's knocked off his shoulders, lifeless. That's a droid could be.
Yeah.
And then you come to a top of bodies, a mountain, and you see someone like over somebody, and you hear someone go, "Sharwan, help me!" And it's a familiar voice.
I run toward. Is it my mother's voice that I'm hearing? Yeah, I'm running toward that.
She's on the ground, and Tazio is above her, about to slice her throat.
Did you turn me down for a
I draw and shoot at Tazio.
Okay. How do you... Okay. Just to ask a question before you shoot.
Okay.
What's your emotional reaction to that?
Well, I would say that he's probably not as much angry, but more like in protection mode.
A little bit of
Does it-
fear?
Huh?
A little fear kicking in?
Well, I would say that he's been fearful ever since he found the first body.
Okay.
He's had a little bit of that in him.
Sure.
But I feel like the adrenaline pump from seeing that situation with his mom, everything else around him has been ignored, at least for the next thing that he's
Mhm.
doing. He's pulling out, shooting, trying to protect his mom.
Okay.
Yeah. But after that, it'll be more surreal. with the
Sure.
surrounding.
So you shoot at Tazio, and then the shot hits him, and it just kind of smoke, just all of its body is just kind of,
Everything?
but that red mist just kind of fade away. And then you're in a room, there's a light coming through a crack in the ceiling. There's 4 walls. It's not as big as you thought it was.
Okay. Can I roll? Do I see anything with this crack, with this little bit of ambient light that's coming
Yeah, you
in?
can see, I mean, there's 4 walls, there's another door ahead, and there's where you came, that's presumably the direction you came from.
Okay, so I want to I want to examine the door that is presumably ahead.
Okay.
Can I
You're
roll
noticing...
before I move up to it, I want to roll perception.
Sure,
To
go ahead.
see my path.
Do 3, and the mist from the bodies at this spader is still in the room.
Okay.
So we do 3 setback, but you'll probably soak 1, I think.
No, I don't roll perception.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, let's make it 2 then.
Okay. 3 difficulty, 2 setbacks.
You don't make us soak. You don't let us soak a setback.
He has a bonus. He has a bonus die.
That's what the situation is shouldn't matter based on whether we soak it or not. We should just decide. Okay. So I don't have any failures. I only have 1 success though. Okay, so let's see.
It's a lot of advantages, though.
Yeah, I did pretty well with everything, really. Yeah, 3 of each. 3 advantages, 3 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
You notice
You see that one really well.
there are some torch sconces or torches on the wall that you can. Oh, and by the way, your torch is back on.
My torch is back on? Oh, okay. Alright, well, first manner would be to move as little as possible but light the torches.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're noticing a strange dialect on the walls.
Okay, I will. Do I have anything with me? Do I have any way of writing them down? I don't think that comes with anything that I would just naturally carry.
You didn't bring a data pad.
It's too
No, I don't
large
have it
to do any kind of, what do you call that?
Okay,
Chalk.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a knife?
I cut it in my arm.
Yeah, you could.
So I will. Maybe it's scratching on my arm. I'll find a way to replicate like a word or a few of the symbols that I see, just so that I can maybe figure out what it is later.
Okay.
Know where I was.
Sure.
And then
But your mom's a linguist, but you've never seen anything like this.
I've never seen it. Okay. Okay, and so then after lighting the torches, it's still just the two doors. There's nothing else in the room that I noticed.
The other stone door opens.
Oh, it opens.
You would Zelda.
Yeah. I'm not working now, so. Okay, so I approach the door with caution, but I'll go that direction.
Okay. I'm back to the lobby. Sit up.
Mhm.
Sit up. So we just jump into the questions.
Is she asking me that?
You asked her if she knew anything about
I know.
Jemai.
But if she needs to meditate, then
She doesn't open her eyes. She still talks to you. When the Empire fell, well, you know, Jemai was my Padawan. She had quite the temper, and it seemed only family was a way to cult. When the Republic fell, and word that Jedi were being slaughtered, I took Jemai to the only place I thought would be safe for her. Deveron. We'd find your mother and go. But when we arrived, the Emperor's plan had already come into effect, and it was complete chaos on Deveron. I lost Jemai. Your mother died. I can only imagine Jemai's pain, and that I cannot protect your mother, my sister. But it turns out your father got a lead that she was still alive. Together we tried to face her. I don't know what happened to your father, but I came here to lay low. Have you seen her?
yes. That's the one.
So you have seen the third sister.
Yes, I've seen the third sister.
I don't know if your sister is still there. What love she may have had has been twisted to hate. Anger.
She said she would try to protect me. I don't know what protection for her would need at this moment, but
Curious. I'm glad you're here.
thank you.
Any other questions?
How long do you think it would be for my friends to get out of the temple?
I don't know. If it's longer than 2 days, then they're lost for good. Trust in the Force. Although this is not a Jedi temple.
Well, Force is one of my ideas.
Your droid looks concerned.
Do I overhear any of this conversation?
Yeah.
Right. Setup will swivel its head and say, if they're lost inside this temple, I should go look for them.
I cannot say your fate won't be different than theirs.
Well, you did mention pitfalls. It doesn't seem safe, but if they're in there, we should at least look down there a little bit.
If you want to enter, again, I speak against it. I remain here patiently, connecting to the Force to help your friends. What is your friend's name, the Force-sensitive one? Perhaps I can reach out to him.
Sharwan?
Sharwan? Okay. You can discuss going in, but this is as far as I go.
So when I look through that door,
Mm-hmm.
it's half open, propped up with rocks. I mean, there's a corridor, is it another room?
Yes, another room.
Watch that first step. I really fucked that up. I mean, sorry.
I'll say to the captain, I could at least go on the other side of this door and check the room beyond. All right, so I'll sort of crouch down. It's going to
Sure.
take some, I probably leave some dermal plating, it's like a street on the walls. But I will kind of work my way through the door, and I'll just straighten up, kind of check out the room with me.
It's a small room. It's got 3 doors, open doors.
Do I see any evidence of tracks or anything recent footprints, anything of the kind?
Yes, you see 2 separate tracks, one going to the left and one going to the right.
Okay, I will, Captain. There's it looks like they split up here. There's tracks that go 2 different directions.
Ooh, it's probably not good.
Well,
Follow the awesome set.
well, it would make it harder for them to. And they go. Are they open doorways or are the doors closed?
They're open.
I have. All right, so. Cinna's aunt did mention pitfalls, and so that's making. And again, I realize she was speaking metaphorically, but Setup is taking this very literally.
Okay.
And so Setup is going to examine the floor and see if it can detect.
You should take it literally, because I've made one.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened.
So wait, you're in the room with the 3 doors?
Yeah, I've stood up now. I'm kind of looking. Well, and I mean, pretty obviously, their tracks go all the way to the doors.
Right.
So
And through them.
yes, well, I mean, it looks pretty safe. So Seth is going to presume that it's pretty safe to at least follow in their footsteps. Probably wait a little more than you guys, so Setup will proceed carefully. Follow in the footsteps of the left track, and you not enter the door, but stand just outside the doorway and look.
Sure.
Shine the light. Do I see one of our companions? Do I see another room, corridor? What do I see when I look?
You see a room with 6 statues on it, and right near the couple of panels into the room are not there. There's just got a big hole.
In the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of nods to itself. All right. My data pad probably has image capture capability.
Mm-hmm.
So Seth will take a picture of it, and Seth will take, kind of get the panorama of the room.
When you bring up your data pad,
Mhm.
it's getting some sort of interference. So it's acting really wonky.
Well, that seems weird to set up. So Setup will make a computer check to see if it can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
It should be reliable. What's the difficulty with that?
2.
I will roll the yellow dice again. Well, we have a triumph. We have a success, a triumph, and 2 failures so far, and an advantage. So right now I'm up 1 advantage,
Mhm.
and whatever the triumph got me and 2 more advantages. So not really a success, but a try.
The wash is that this is outside of the realms of computer. You understand this. Your data pad should be working.
Right.
But in your Triumph, as you're moving the light around from your data pad, you see some broken glass from one of the statues with some kind of weird gas in the air fizzling out. And you can see the floor is very dirty and dusty, but around that area, it's a very clear line of a tile.
And there's footprints all around the room.
Right.
But I don't see either one of them. Okay.
Well, there's footprints leading out of the room.
But he doesn't see you, though.
Well, he should see the door.
Was I able to get any kind of image at all of the room? Okay.
It's like staticky, and then it kind of gets clear, and then gets some lines, and it goes static again.
All right. I won't bother with it. Okay. So I'm going to retrace my steps back to the doorway, and then follow the other path down the other side, the other set of footprints, and see what I see in there.
Okay. Did you walk through the middle of the room? Aside from going to the crystal and the...
Yeah, well, once I saw where the platforms are, yeah, I pretty much walked through the middle room.
Okay. So you're following the footsteps.
Yes.
You're seeing, again, the crystals, and you're seeing symbols of alternating between statues. And when you follow the footsteps to the other side of the room, there's a closed stone door. I mean, there's a wall with a sword on it.
And the footprint just terminated at the wall.
Right.
All right, I will follow the footprints back to the door,
Mhm.
kind of lean down, and I will say, okay. So, Captain, it looks like the footprints on the left go to a blank wall, but there's a sword mounted on it. The footprints on the left go to a room that has 3 statues.
6.
6 statues, sorry. 6 statues. It looks like someone released some kind of poison gas vial in that, or bottle in that room. There are footprints all over it. I didn't see Sharwan or Tazio in either one of these rooms.
Wait, the room with the sword I thought was the same.
It's the same room.
As the knight. You didn't give him the description about the second room yet.
Where he went.
No.
He said he retraced his steps and went the other way.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't, and I
you
didn't
didn't-
mess with the sword. I didn't mess.
You
with
saw the sword on your way out of the room with the statues. in
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
When
So
you
he
started
wanted
to
to-
leave the
he
room
wanted
with
to
the
go check.
Oh,
statues in
sorry.
it, you saw the sword then. You didn't see the sword.
Yeah, sorry.
You haven't been in the second room yet.
So you go into the second room.
Well, I don't go into the second room. I go to the doorway and look.
Okay.
And I see it, and then I see.
This
a
was the
room.
left doorway.
And
So there's a room with 3 doors. You went
Right.
to the left. And this is the room with the 6 statues.
Right.
And there's
Right.
a wall with the sword at the end of it that the footsteps lead into.
Okay.
Are you going to the other ones?
Yes.
Okay.
So like I look to the left. I see all that.
Mhm.
One of them went there, and I'm going to retrace their footsteps back to the door, and then follow the footsteps to the right.
Okay.
And see.
Roll perception real quick.
I will. What is my difficulty on that?
2.
The noises? Just stop hearing.
I wind up with nothing at all. 2 failures, 2 successes, 2 threats, 2 advantages, complete wash.
Wow.
We're not doing good at seeing shit today.
You're not.
I like that there's 2 of each. It's nice and symmetrical.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes the robot happy.
Sorry, I'm trying to choose something here.
Sorry.
Rancor.
No.
Amazing.
In
Rancor bites set off, and that part of your vision comes true.
I don't know. Last time they didn't even pay you attention. Which just means if we ever need to invade a Rancor guarded temple, we just send in the robots. We send in all the droids. Let them do it.
Send in the droids. That's a good idea. There's
What's
no...
Cinna do while I'm doing this? Are you staying with your aunt, or are you going to see what setup's doing?
Well, I think she'd stay with her aunt. I think that she'd know that her aunt would know that it would be harder for her. She'd probably get sucked into the whole. She's going to trust her aunt in the Force Temple, no matter what side it belongs to. Her aunt knows more about that shit than she does, so.
I'm going to just roll on this table here. This will be fun.
Yeah, and then so when I go back to the doorway, since I'm all the way back to the doorway, I will tell you what I saw on the left. I won't tell you. So on the left hand, blah blah blah. So you've heard that part. And then I'm gonna go to the right and see or not see something.
Are you just looking in, or are you going in?
I'm gonna stand in. I'm not entering either room.
Okay.
But I will.
Then you wouldn't have seen the sword.
Right.
It's too far away. I thought you said you're following the tracks. I guess.
Well,
you're
I follow
visually.
the tracks to the door. Okay, so this.
Okay, so you
This
looked
is
in
where I
that
came
doorway.
in. I follow the
I got you
tracks
now.
right here. And
You
then
would
I
have seen the footsteps just kind of go in the darkness.
Okay, and then I come back here, and then I go over to this door.
You're just looking here, and it seems like a big, thick darkness. Like your light can't even penetrate past like 5 feet.
You know, so again, that's weird. That shouldn't be happening. So like this room. So I'll go back to the doorway and I'll say, Captain, the room on the right must be full of smoke or gas or something because my light won't penetrate it.
Okay.
Go to the left.
I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah. So I don't really get a good idea of tracks going into the right-hand door because I can't see into it, and I don't like walking in where I can't see anyway. But as like Captain, I saw a whole bunch of tracks on the left. I could try to follow them.
Alright, just be careful, okay?
You got it, Captain. All right.
I'm
So
going to pull out my data pad and see if I can get it to work.
Okay. Let's get some weird interference.
Don't think I could step outside for a minute and
Try to get a signal
back to you? Yeah. Do you think that would be possible?
if you want
Just gotta
to.
work on our erotic novel.
I'll be here.
It's just that I head for the entrance to the temple.
Okay. Don't go too far. There's dangerous things out there.
I know. I just want to try and get signal.
Okay.
yeah, we're roaming right now.
So she's got a Rancor
Our cell
friend.
plan doesn't cover temples.
Doesn't she have a Rancor friend now that she's trying to help heal?
No. Her aunt owns 2
Oh.
Rancor pets.
Okay. I thought she would have
Do you really own a Rancor?
say sorry.
Do you
Night
just
Sisters enslaved the males, but she freed them.
can't own 2
Technically, the
Rancors?
one that was in the dungeon in Jaw's palace was owned. A
Just
pet.
saying you
The
can't
guy
own
was
3
pretty
Rancors.
attached to it when it died.
Free Rancors!
What's your, you can step outside.
I'm going to try and contact Troy, check on ship.
Okay.
Cats.
Yeah.
Ship okay?
Ship's fine. He's locked it down, or she's locked it down. You get a lot of scared, like a woo.
It's okay. Just keep it locked down. And then I'm going to check to see if Kintu sent anything about Walrasa or.
That's at the top of the list of importance.
That's just nothing new.
I guess that's true.
You just wait 2
I
days and
thought
see
you
if
guys
we died.
would come in and help us.
Just wait 2 days and see if we died.
What's his last thing? He said to you.
He said that he was keeping track of Walrasa.
You've got no
New correspondence.
nothing.
I don't know if he told her that Walrasa may be heading for Daphne or not. So.
He said he was just keeping an eye on Valrasa. That's all. He didn't say where they were going.
So,
Well, I would have had 2 gas grenades to throw at him, but I can't make a fucking athletics check or anything.
okay. Well, I'm
Very
going
much.
to
That's not included in my character, yes.
put away the data pad and head back inside.
Okay.
Mostly she just wanted to check on the ship.
As a good captain should.
Yeah.
Tazio.
Yay! Tazio's having fun. He thinks this is a great temple. Because you wouldn't hide something if there was no treasure.
You enter a room that's very long, corridorish. There's something that's sparkling at the other end of it. It's about maybe 50 feet away. It's like glinting. Looks like it's like this big.
Well, I want it, but I would like to look around the rest of the room first because now I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm wary.
Okay.
Can I make a perception?
You sure can.
What's my difficulty on this?
3. There's a lot going on. Sorry. You got a
Huh?
trial.
Yeah, you're fine.
She's got some catching up to do. You got cunning to earn.
I've got 3 successes, a triumph, and a threat.
Okay. You notice some strange language carved into the stone.
Okay.
Did you want to try to?
Yeah, I want to. There's nothing in the hallway though. Like, with my triumph, there's no death trap or anything that I obviously see. Holes in the wall where arrows.
If you're
come out.
looking down, there are, let's see, I said 40 feet, about 20 feet long. Okay, there's like, it comes to a point and then straight. So it kind of goes, the walls go in. So it kind of thins out in the middle. And then it's about, oh, I don't know, 20 feet long. 20 or maybe 10 feet wide. And there's like a foot size tile, like connected, like tiles all going across in the same language.
There's tiles on the floor. Or they're on the wall.
Yes. From the, I'm trying to draw this.
They were haha, don't step here. But they wrote it in a language I don't understand.
That's funny.
So you're here, and the walls kind of go in, and they're like straight up. But on the floor, right here, are 1 foot tile, like cube tiles, and they have different symbols on them. And there's right here on the floor in front of you is another like a phrase in this language.
I want to try to walk out the phrase.
It looks similar to Arabish.
I want to try to walk out the phrase.
Okay.
It probably says you're going to die if you do this. But I'd like to try.
Are you gonna try to decipher what it says?
I
Before
guess. I
doing
have
that?
yeah. But I have no way of knowing how to do that.
Let's see.
I don't even know the
Would
roll for that.
be
I have education.
some education probably.
What's the difficulty? 17?
Education or lore.
Lore probably. Lore. It's probably the same roll for you.
It is.
3 difficulty.
I have 2 successes. And 2 threats.
Kind of working around Arabish into this language. It's kind of similar in ways. You can't make up the full phrase, but it could be your bad translation. But it says what is the goal of the Force?
Are there symbols that look like they match on the floor?
There are a few that look like they match.
Can I put together any type of answer with the words that I think I know? I want to choose the worst possible answer.
Do you have an answer you want to try?
Death.
Party on Wayne, party on Garth.
I'm trying not to metagame. Because what would my character know about the bad side of the Force? Is there anything that looks like it would be like to gain like personal accomplishment or to get ahead in life or
Death.
power?
Get married, have kids, nice career.
Tazio is convinced the temple is bad, so I'm looking for the bad answer. Think like Balrasa. What would Balrasa?
Well, I mean, there are different combinations. I mean,
Yeah, I want to look for something that looks like it's like personal gain.
okay. That's one word for personal gain.
Greed.
Avarice.
Oh, you see what seems like these words. So, I mean,
I want to try to walk that path out.
okay.
I'm going to walk the darkest path I can
Give me a
find.
word.
Just one word?
Yes.
Power.
Okay. So you see one that's. Let's see, there wasn't a P in it. So you hit it. Nothing happens.
I guess that's good.
You know what? Let's make lore
Okay.
checks for all this.
Okay.
I'll give you that one for free. Let's see if you translate it correctly.
Yes.
Yes, you did, or yes, you didn't.
Yes, I translated it incorrectly.
Okay. So you looked for something that was an O,
Q.
but you hit the wrong one, and your foot falls through.
I have a threat too, so I guess.
Actually, threat. 3 of the tiles fall through.
Hey, process of elimination.
So you can roll coordination to see if you catch yourself.
Okay. What's my difficulty?
3, and I'll give you a setback because it kind of probably you weren't expecting it.
Arabish, that word
I don't-
starts with I.
That's funny.
Only
fine.
the man will pass.
I have 2 successes.
Okay, you catch yourself.
This is a fun game.
You catch yourself on the P, so you can
You're
pull yourself like.
You're still standing on the P.
Yeah.
Alright, so that eliminated a couple of them. Now I go for the O.
Okay.
Why don't you try to translate it again?
Yes.
Or is it just the closest
No,
one I got
no,
to?
let's do that one. It's a little further away. So
Okay.
roll coordination. See if you jump that far.
Still 3?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Now you look for the W.
What if my answer is just wrong anyway? 3 successes.
Seems fine so far.
And then something like an E.
Yeah.
2 successes and a threat.
Okay. So you kind of land on the E, and you step back a little bit, different letter, and it falls through, but you catch yourself.
I should really best it more. 2 successes and 4 threats. There's no lore left, but I'm fine.
Which
hits
letter
the
was
last
this?
one, and it's
This
just
is the
all
last
the other
word.
tiles go
This is
down.
the R.
Okay. So you hit the R. And it's actually connected to the other side.
Okay.
That's what you do.
I want to walk over to this gem. This
Big.
thing.
Yeah. It's a good diamond.
I want to kind of stand to the side and then look in it and see if there's any swirly action because I'm scared.
Let's roll action.
How's it attached to the wall? Can I use fold over?
It's not on the wall. It's on a pedestal.
It's on a pedestal. Is there a door out of here?
Way back.
Motherfucker. some jumping. Can I look at it real close and see if it's rigged to anything?
It's just
Because I want it,
sitting
but
there.
I'm scared.
So like you hunker down, you stare at it, and kind of rub your chin a little bit.
Last time I tried to grab a gem off a pedestal, it went just fine. So I just ended up handing
You
it to a
have
Jedi.
no. It's just sitting there.
He
Not
knows about
attaching anything.
security systems, but not old-fashioned temple security systems. Okay, he wants to take it.
Okay. So with it up,
Mhm.
the pedestal goes down, and the door or a panel opens below you, and you fall through it.
Yay! Can I catch myself on something? Oh wait. Can I see how far the floor is?
Um,
Now that that has happened, I was refraining from asking. Is there like dust and sand around the base of the finish?
he's dropping. You could try coordination. I'm gonna make it extreme, or level
Okay.
4 difficulty is, and I'll flip the
Daunting.
dark side.
Ooh.
I have a success, a triumph, and a threat.
Okay. You catch yourself, but with threat, you drop the diamond.
That was gonna be my triumph.
With
Keeping it.
triumph, you could keep it.
Yeah, I want to keep it. No. I have to go back the other way. And I wonder if there's a way down from here. I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Okay, roll athletics to see if you can handle
Athletics.
both. The climbing up and keeping the with one hand.
Oh my god. What's the difference?
3 difficulty. I'm with another one of these.
I can't possibly make this. I'm gonna need to put one back because I don't have anything to do with this. I went nowhere.
Oh,
I have
So
a
it washed?
complete wash.
That's still not a net success.
re-roll it.
So you.
So you're stuck.
No. I mean, it's a failure because it's not a
Yeah.
success.
Then I'll choose.
So you went to reach to grab the diamond and you slept
Okay. Whee!
into darkness.
Whee!
Now, let's go ahead and take a break so I can figure out what I'm going to do for you next.
Awesome. Glad to know you're doing that on the fly.
It's a good thing I have
Yeah.
infrared. I can sort of see.
So we'll be back, everybody, in about 2 to 5 minutes.
Bye.
See you soon.
And we're back
Mhm.
on Monkey Babies.
Monkey babies.
Monkey Baby Murders.
Another monkey fact. They once had a revolution in Sri Lanka, and the people thought that it was just the fireworks going off to scare away the monkeys from the apple orchard. They thought the gunfire was the fireworks.
Interesting.
So if you ever want to have a revolution, make sure you have fireworks for monkeys first. Just set it up.
Just goes to show you everything's better with monkeys.
Not really. Monkeys will rip your face off.
When I was dating, if I wanted to get out of a date, I would just tell random monkey facts until the date ended.
What's the monkey from Friends? The
Spider monkey?
movie.
No, it's not a spider
Pidge-
monkey.
Pidgekin?
Yeah.
They've been to the
Macaque.
Stone Age.
Macaque. Yeah, he's a macaque.
They're new prime.
Capuchin?
Yeah, that one. They've entered the Stone Age.
What does that
They're
mean?
using stone tools to open up things. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's like the 5th primate. Yeah.
Really?
We'll have competition in a couple of
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He'll be totally Planet of the Apes.
Oh my god.
Well, there
It's like-
are. Never mind.
We'll wake up.
I won't talk about monkeys.
So we're back.
Those are monkeys, but like the chimpanzees and stuff.
Oh, a chimpanzee will
are
ruin your
apes.
whole week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, monkeys aren't as close as chimpanzees and apes are, and gorillas and stuff like that.
You know the difference between an ape and a monkey? It's not a joke. It's a real
A tail.
question. Monkeys have tails, apes don't.
I was waiting for the joke.
I was too.
Wah wah.
No joke. Just
Sharwan,
What?
you walk through this door,
Yes, I walked through the door.
and all of a sudden you're on the ship. You guys are flying. You hear people talking around the corner. You listening? It's your crewmates. They're just chilling. And you hear Senna say, yeah, Charwayne's really kind of a dick.
well, it's true.
And Tazio's like, he drinks a lot. He's kind of useless.
Mhm.
And Senna's like, yeah, Charwayne's definitely not a team player.
Hmm.
They're like right there on the corner.
What do you do? Shoot him?
So I'll kind of slowly come around the corner and not really say anything and wait for them to see me.
They see you.
Do they acknowledge me then?
They act like they're embarrassed.
Like, oh,
Like,
well,
yeah, you know, you just walk in, somebody's talking about you, and they stop.
yeah. Oh, well, I guess, guys, if that's how you felt, it would have been better if you just told me about it, but
Oh no, Senna told you that you're an asshole.
no, you told me behind my back, and I eavesdropped and heard it. So that's what I would walk in and say.
Do you walk out?
Well,
Making
wait
a
for a
point.
response. I don't walk in and just say it.
They
They just ignore me.
no, they're just kind of, they don't know what to say.
Tazio gets another drink.
Tazio does what?
Goes and gets another drink from the mission.
After he's just bitching about me drinking, that's awesome. Yeah, then I just leave.
Okay. All of a sudden you hear them shout no, and you hear gunfire.
And we're on the ship,
Yes.
and so I hear like gunnery fire.
You hear like blaster fire.
So then I go to my gunnery station.
It's not outside, it's inside.
Inside the ship.
Mhm.
Oh. Back in the room I was just in?
Yeah.
So I run back into the room with my blaster out.
And you see at this time Tazio fall.
Tazio falling?
And you look around, everybody's dead. And there's Balrasa standing there. He's got a gun at you. Thank you for this diamond, by the way.
What diamond?
And he does this,
Uh,
and you're pressing against the wall.
it's that friggin'
And his eyes are green.
his eyes are green?
Like a fiery, like they're.
Oh my gosh, why did you guys let me? Didn't just let me keep the fucking diamond.
I got you a bigger one.
I hate you. What? Somehow what?
So what's your
So,
reaction?
I'm against the wall, I guess.
Do you try to fight it?
Stop! Yeah, I'm trying to get free.
So he pushes you again,
Mhm.
and now you go against a wall in the cave, or the temple. You're not on the ship anymore.
Is he there?
Yeah, he steps toward you. Toward you.
So I just say, well, what do you want? Why are you doing this? Do I know, how well do I know Balrasa at this point?
You just know he's a criminal overlord.
Murderous
Right.
asshole who likes to torture people.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know why he would want me specifically. Like, there's nothing that besides my bounty that he would want me for.
Only 200,000 credits. No big
Well,
deal.
he put the bounty.
That's
But
the one
he
thing.
he's already loaded. I wouldn't be worried
Yeah.
about him needing money.
Yeah, the 2,000 credits that are put on him is by Balrasa. So Balrasa's not going to capture him and then pay himself.
Yeah.
Because
He's-
I have to pay it out.
He's the one that's looking for me.
Mhm.
I wouldn't know why, right? Or do I know why?
When you place a bounty, you have to pay the bounty ahead of time to the bounty office. So he's already paid the money for the bounty.
Okay.
He just hates you because you're my friend.
He walks up to you,
Yeah.
and he's like looking like over your, like his eyes are on your chest, your like ears, your face.
Oh my god, he wants you.
I'm gonna have fun dissecting you.
Well, he does want him. Just
Try to
In
struggle
pieces.
and get out.
What do you say to him?
Say, what good do I do to you dissected?
You feel your ear. He's like doing this now, and you feel your ear kind of pulling, like with force.
I'll try to. Can I get to my ear? Can I touch it, or am I like completely paralyzed?
You're completely like against the wall. Like,
Okay. So I'll try to like move my head away from it, whatever it is. I feel like it's pulling at me.
so you were in the temple, and you saw these bodies that weren't there, and then you were on the ship, and now you're back in the temple. Do you really think this is real?
No, but he doesn't know what else to do. So he'll kind of close his eyes and just think to himself that this isn't a real situation, that what's happened previously, like this will disappear and it's time to, and just kind of close himself off the situation.
Then Balrasa presses, and he says, "Oh, this is very real."
So yeah, I'll just continue to ignore Balrasa.
Okay, make a willpower check
Okay.
or discipline.
Oh, yeah. So
Make a discipline check because it uses your skill plus your.
Yeah.
a discipline check. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Against how much difficulty?
3.
Oh yeah, I do not succeed.
Force Belt Russ is kind of an asshole.
Well,
4 failures and 2 successes.
to be fair, real Balross is kind of an asshole too.
So he throws you. Just force throws you across the way. You're not like attaching anything.
Do I get hurt?
Yeah. Take 2 wounds.
Should so I soak it, or is it? Yeah. Oh, I don't soak that
No, it's like force trauma.
okay. So,
You threw him pretty hard.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so
You look up and he's not there.
okay. Take a deep breath. Like okay, something's going on here. Something's messing with my mind.
You're still alone.
Still alone. So this is a new room, or is this the room I was in that was already
This
lit
is the next room.
up? Okay, so I will roll perception to examine the room I'm currently in, see if I see. Is there light in the current room? Do I have a torch or anything? I don't know what my current situation is.
You still have a torch. Well, your torch is laying next to you.
Okay, it's in the room now, lit. Okay. I want to examine the walls and see if I can light the room up anymore.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
3. There's still that mist off the whole thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, no problem whatsoever here.
Useless triumphs ever.
Yeah, I got a triumph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, including a triumph.
Okay.
So yeah, I see if there's any torches I light up.
Yeah.
Is the room lit up now? I assume.
There's more of that writing on the walls and stuff.
Are there any doors in this room?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, it's just how many doors?
Always 2.
Always 2.
Mm-hmm.
One good and one bad, maybe. Can
The
I?
one you came from, the one you're going to.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that was the one I'm going to.
Mhm.
Examine the door.
It opens when you approach it.
Okay. Now go into that room.
Okay. In the lobby.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Your aunt's still.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she's like has some faith, like she's searching, but
Am I interrupting you?
no, you're fine.
What? Do you think my father's still alive?
At the thought of your father, she kind of grins. He's a quite clever man.
Yes. Yes, he is very clever.
We found your sister on Corban.
Mhm.
I warned your father it would not be a good place to go. But he insisted. And to protect him, I went with him.
Mhm.
But that place is far worse than this temple. He got us through most of the puzzles. And I got us through the rest. We found her. Just as she was being initiated. Broken by the Force and the Grand Inquisitor. But there were 3 of them. Against 1 Jedi and, well, your father. As clever as he is, and good fighter as he is,
Mhm.
we got separated. But someone, a good close friend of mine, once told me to trust in the Force. So maybe we can trust in the Force that he's still alive somewhere.
Okay.
This time you approach.
Right. So I've looked at the room, and I'm going to go back to the other room. But again, I'm going back to the doorway to let them know I'm doing that, and to tell them about the dark room. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to go into this other room and look for either Tazio or Sharwan, whichever one of them went that way. By the way, Ms. Ventura, sorry to disturb you, but can I ask you a question?
What did you call her?
Ms. Ventura.
Is that the fake name I used?
That's the fake name she used. That's the name I know her by from Bespin.
Please call me Navi. Navi Devore.
As you wish, Navi. What did you ever do with the Jewel of Yavin?
At this moment, her lightsaber just kind of floats up in front of her, and it opens, revealing one little sliver of the Jewel of Yavin. My old crystal broke, and I needed a new one.
I see. That does mean everything.
And it comes back together.
All right, just curious. I won't tell Tazio. Anyway, I'm gonna go in this other room and look for the guys. So wish me luck. And I will follow the footsteps once again, and this time I'll go through the doorway, through the room full of statues, 6 statues. And I know that there are pits, so I'm going to be walking very carefully and examining the floor.
Okay.
Do I see the tracks kind of leading out anywhere?
You see the tracks. They kind of, there's a set that goes forward, there's a set that comes back in order to one wall where there's a crystal, and then next where there's like the other symbol that are engraved into the wall.
Do I recognize the symbols?
It's 2 in Arabish. Whatever never gets up means.
And only one statue is holding a crystal?
5 of them are holding something. The footsteps, they go like off to the distance and then they come back. So and you can just see that one tile is disturbed in front of one of the statues that's not holding anything.
In the floor?
Yes.
Well, and is that the statue that has the shattered vial in front of it?
Yes.
Okay. Would that be the would that be the first statue
On the left.
on the left?
Mhm.
What is the second statue holding?
You can't tell. It's 20 feet high. I mean, it's holding something.
And there's no way I'm going to climb it.
Yeah, you could just press the things and let
Try to
drop
catch
and catch it. Yeah. Just realize that.
But there's a pressure plate in front of the second, in front of each of the
You don't know if it's a pressure plate. You just know that one tile looks like it's been disturbed.
Okay.
There's a more defined outline.
Okay.
Right?
I will step on that plate, but I won't put my weight on it. Just kind of reach forward with one foot.
The one that's disturbed?
I'm sorry?
The one that's disturbed?
Yes. Because it looks like it's already been pressed.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's level with the other ones. It's just you can tell it's disturbed because everything else is covered in dirt.
Oh, okay.
And there's just a fine square line.
Okay. So it looks to me like that might be a pit or something like that.
I mean, you see an outline. I mean, it's like there's dirt, and then right here in front of the statue, you see that. It's flush with the floor.
Okay. I will crouch down and just press on it and see if it opens up.
Okay. You press on it, and you hear something above click.
I look up and see if I can see anything.
Roll perception.
I will.
3 difficulty.
3 difficulty. That's not great, but it could be worse.
It's pretty down here.
Sure is.
Wow. That's 4 successes and 1 advantage.
Okay. You see the hands like this, and when you release it, the plate goes up, and the hand goes like that. Press it again, you get the click, release it.
All right, so it let something go, and this isn't the statue that has the broken vial in front.
It does.
It does. Okay, so I will, and the statue with the broken vial is the second one from the left. I'm seeing the number 2, so I'm trying to see what this number 2 relates to in terms of the statues.
Broken glass and the disturbed tile are on the same statue.
Right. But I mean,
It was the first one on the left.
On the first one left.
Okay. So I'll go to the second statue.
Okay.
And I will try to press the tile that's kind of like in a corresponding position.
Okay.
In front of the other statue.
So you press down the dirt.
Yep.
And it presses down. The dirt kind of fills with the cracks around it, and all of a sudden you hear a click, and the ball drops. There's a glass that shatters, right behind you.
All right. I look at it and see if I can determine what it is.
It's a gas.
Does it bother me at all?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go around the perimeter of the room and look for exits.
Okay. So you avoid the pressure plates.
Yes, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna deliberately not step on.
So there's a wall on the end of the statues that has there's a sword there, and then the rest of the room's the same. It mirrors the other side.
Right. Are there any?
The footprints disappear into this wall.
Aha! Now we're getting someplace. I know you went there, but I'm not trying not to metagame. I will examine the wall for see if there's a doorway. I'm gonna feel around. Everyone. All right, let's check out this sword.
Okay.
Is it in the? I mean, is it on the wall like this?
It's not mounted. It's carved.
Stuck
It's a carving.
It's a carving.
There's holes around it, like a circular on the side of the blades.
Yes. Do the holes look like fingers you fit into them?
They could.
I will try to put the fingers of my right hand into those holes.
It slips in like a. Well, you know it's a bowling ball. It just kind of goes in.
Right.
We're taking a ball.
I'm gonna try. I'll try to move it, manipulate it.
Moving it doesn't do anything.
Pulling it, pushing it.
Pushing it doesn't. Pulling it comes out partially.
Okay, now can I? Now does it? It,
Yes.
it doesn't come out.
No.
The blade of the sword is currently pointing which direction?
Up.
I will turn it to point down.
Okay. The door opens.
Awesome. I will yell. I will.
There it is.
If you actually yell something, that might be useful.
I will yell. I will raise my voice as much as I can, and I will say, Captain, I found a door. I'm going to go through. Looks like the tracks go through here.
Can I hear that? I was only like 40 feet from that. And then I fell down a hole.
Strangely enough,
Can I hear that?
Well, then I fell down a hole, so I don't know how far. Oh,
it's like a slide.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay.
Are there any loose rocks or broken parts of statuary or something that I could use to block this door open? That makes me sad. All right, I'm gonna kind of crane. I've got my light on too, so I'm gonna kind of crane my neck through the other side
Sure.
and see what I see on the other side of the door.
You see a bunch of tiles that are connecting somewhat, and it's like a big gap between like a pit.
No sign of Sharwan or Tazio.
Nope. And the door's starting to come down.
All right, I will pull myself back out.
Okay.
Did I see any mechanism on this side of the wall, for opening the door? All right, I'll pull myself back out.
Okay.
whee!
You slide down.
I keep hold of that gem.
Oh! You don't get a hold of that.
Despair.
Yes, hello, dog.
Oh, it was him. Hey,
We want to do it.
you want it?
No.
Okay.
Now that we've simulated falling,
Yes.
can we manage to make this point better?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
listen to this right here.
It's okay. Now it's good.
As long as I'm manipulating these mics, this thing being loose has been bothering me.
That's all right. I'll have to check this.
Sorry, we had technical dog issues.
All right.
Whee!
You come down the pit.
Okay. What's in the bottom of the pit? Well, I kept the gem.
Mhm.
And I like to pick up my torch.
Okay.
I put the gem in my pocket.
This little thing, the slide behind you, you can close this.
Okay.
You are in a little, at the bottom of the pit, really.
I got a backpack, so I can put my gem in the backpack.
Okay.
Is it just glass? I'll have it appraised. It'll be worth $1. Sell it on eBay. All right. I look around the pit.
Okay. You look up. I'll go around. There's no way out. Up, you can climb about 30 feet, 20 feet. Hard to tell. Gauge.
Can I see the ceiling?
Yeah.
Is there anything up there?
I mean,
Like,
it's rocks, stone. You can see, okay, from where you're looking in the light, the way it's shining, that there is a lip at the top, and then there's a ceiling above it.
So you're in an open pit.
I like to look around here first. Just
Okay.
look really well. Can I
Sure.
do that?
Yeah.
What's my difficulty? Is there even a difficulty?
No. Where you pour your torch around, you see some skeletons.
Okay. I want
Tazio
to
made some new friends.
grapple up to the top,
Okay.
to the lip.
Did you say you're grabbing that?
It's always on me.
I asked you what you're taking.
It's always on me. I said all my stuff.
He did account for his weight and encumbrance and everything.
My grapple gun's always on me. How would I ever leave that behind? I went through so much effort to get that.
All right. Roll
It's
range.
usually
like-
coordination. Oh yeah.
Coordination.
actually.
Wait. Yeah, you have to shoot.
What's my difficulty to hit a ceiling?
There's ceiling.
Well, what's the range on that?
Oh, I don't want the stats on it. I assume it's short.
Oh,
Oh no.
for which gun?
It's a grappling gun.
Oh.
What book is that?
I would assume it can get to a ceiling, otherwise it's useless.
You shoot.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a range attack. I'm gonna flip one of these. It'll be range 3. So 3 difficulty, but one of those is red.
Okay. It's only 30 feet. How can it be range 3? Oh, okay. I'll roll a triumph and make it easy. I rolled a triumph on the stupidest thing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes with a triumph to grapple. Yay, light range. And this came up blank.
All right.
It's really in there. It was a perfect shot.
It's a perfect shot, yeah. So go to roll coordination.
What's the difficulty on that?
To the fantasy platforms, it goes to medium range. I don't know if that's canon, but that's what I was able to find with
Okay.
Google.
What's the
Well,
difficulty?
short
should
range is
know that
multiple
before.
meters away, so that should
Well,
be
if it's only
fine.
30 feet, then yeah, it should be fine.
I would have adjusted the feet if I knew. I'm sorry, what you said? Difficulty?
What's the difficulty?
Uh,
On a gun that I'm used to using and doesn't really require me to do anything.
I'm still going to say, well, it's 2, but we'll flip 1.
How many are we at now? I haven't been flipping these.
I
3
count
and 3.
4 light, 3 dark.
All 3.
Yeah, it should be 4 lines.
You flip one on each
Oh,
side.
go away.
Another triumph, which is my only success, but I have 4 advantages.
Okay.
I'm really nailing this, getting up here, and to find out that there's just a dead body on the lip. Okay, I get it.
Sure.
What do I see?
You see 3 more skeletons.
It's 3 times as much as I thought I was going to see.
And you're kind of in a cave.
Yay!
Mhm.
Oh, these poor guys died. They didn't die at the bottom.
So the only way out is up again.
Really?
Mhm.
Can't just walk? It's difficult to shoot my fucking-
This one you have to climb. Because it's out of medium. It's long range.
Okay, I look for the next place I can grapple to and get on a little lip. Because there's no way Tazio's making a climb check.
Sure.
So where is that? It's a cave. It's not just like...
Temple.
This part of the cavern, but the way up is like a well.
What's the diameter?
You're out of range.
But how am I going to climb it if it's a well?
You can shoot it to the bottom of the well, but from there you're going to climb it.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
Do I have to make another shooting roll?
No.
Is there like a roll?
You can get to the
Okay.
opening of it.
Okay.
But let's see an athletic roll.
What's my difficulty?
3. We'll flip another one.
Why?
Oh, for fun.
I'm gonna fail it.
Because despairs happen.
I'm just gonna flip it right back. So I have some chance of this. Because I'm not gonna roll triumph on this. I have 1 success and 6 threats. So the
Okay.
Rancor's up top.
You think you're climbing into a well, you're actually climbing
I had
into
a
the
success.
Rancor's mouth.
It's more than I thought I was gonna get.
It's leaning over the well like this.
I made an athletics check. That's the first time in this game, not this session, this game, that Tazio has made an athletics check.
Yay, good job, guys. Sharwan,
Yes.
what about him?
I need your roll of discipline.
Oh.
3 difficulty. I'm gonna flip one of these.
I'm gonna flip one too.
Okay, so stay the same.
So one of them upgrades.
Yep.
And I add a grade.
A triumph!
Yes, sir.
But I see failures.
Yes, you do. So I have a failure, 2 advantages, and a triumph.
Okay. It's curious why you do that on a discipline. Let's see.
It's curious anytime you get a failure at a triumph.
Can I do? Oh, no, no.
Triumphantly fail.
That doesn't give you anything cool. Alright.
What?
He gets a boost on something coming up.
Okay.
Alright.
The smoke gets a boost. You're fighting the smoke.
You're walking through this room
Mm-hmm.
and you come across a well.
I'll peek in. Oh well, first I'll like lay down on the ground to get to the opening because I don't want to. Wait, am I? How close to the edge am I already?
You have to walk up to it.
Can I do?
That's like 10 feet.
Should I roll perception to see if I notice like anything out of whack? Like I don't want the ground
Sure.
to fall away from me. As I woke up, is the room darkened or has it been lit?
You have your torch.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. What's the difficulty?
2.
2.
It's a small room.
6 advantages.
Okay.
Okay,
There's nothing really. It seems okay.
I'll lay down on the
You hear
ground.
noise coming from it.
I'll lay down on the ground and try to peer over to see if I can figure out where the noise is coming from.
Sure. You look down, and you can see at the bottom, it's well lit. You see Tazio's dead body, and you see Balrasa climbing up the side.
So he'll pull himself back away from the well hole and just sit and tell himself that this is not the real situation. He's going to, like, Balrasa is not here. If he was here, he would have already had an interaction with him. It's not the case.
You hear him calling out from the hole,
Who?
Balrasa.
I don't respond.
He says, Sharwan, help me, and I'll cut you in on the deal.
I don't respond.
100,000 credits.
I don't respond.
Roll discipline.
Same difficulty.
I have some robot shit, but I don't think
Yes.
you will accept my help.
Let's flip another one of those over again.
I'll flip it back.
Your upgrade's a lot worse, a lot better than mine. No, I'm not going to learn anything today. Failure and an advantage.
Okay.
So I respond.
You've done it before.
What?
Turned your back on someone.
On who?
Quintaris Far.
Quintaris deserved it, but I turned on him.
100,000 credits.
I can't help you.
Then you hear another voice in your head. By the way, you're looking up and you see Sharwan. He's got red glowing eyes.
That's helpful. I'd like to get out of the well. Just any old time.
Sure. Continue climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Go make an athletics check.
I already made that athletics check. What's my difficulty? 2?
When you're in there, you can sense that there are footholds and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. No, wait. Hold on. I want this.
Other way.
I don't go anywhere. I have no anything.
You can talk to him.
Hey, could you, can I see the ceiling? Can I just grapple my out of here again?
Almost.
Almost see the ceiling?
You can almost. You're almost in range. You gotta make a successful athletics check. Do you say anything to Sharwan?
Yes, I want to ask you to. Well, I'm not. He can't just put his hand out here and pull me out.
No, you can still talk to him.
You don't have a rope or anything, do you?
Do I hear Tazio talking to me?
You hear Balrasa asking for a rope.
I don't have a rope. I can't help you.
He's telling you he can't help you.
I found a really cool gem.
I ignore him.
Go find a rope.
I go looking for a rope.
Balrasa telling you. Look for
I
a
know.
rope?
I look for a rope, but I don't.
Okay.
Like I go
There's not
away.
one.
I go
I'd
away
like
to
to
look for one, but I don't find
Continue
one.
to try to climb.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a success and a threat.
All right. And
I've
you
had
can,
2 successful.
You're in
Afraid to
range where you
threat and
can-
fall off the wall back to the ground.
so you can use your grappling gun
I
now.
like to use my grappling gun and get out of this damn hole.
So you turn around and you see Balrasa. Like it looks like he's force upping up out though.
If he wants himself
Yeah.
out.
Really
Okay.
fast.
Alright, I sit back down and just shut my eyes.
Okay.
I want to go over to you and show you the pretty gem.
So Balrasa approaches me
Yes.
with a gem in his
He
hand.
shows you the diamond.
Look, I don't know how big it
I
is.
didn't even open my eyes.
Okay.
Are you looking for an exit?
I'm looking to not go insane.
You said
Oh, yeah. I don't say that. I just sit there quiet.
Okay.
he appears to be just meditating.
Hmm.
I don't know if I'd even call it that. Just maybe slowly,
Oh, look
silently
around us.
crying to himself. Get me out of here!
I'd like to look around the room.
Okay.
Look, my mommy.
Look for the exit.
My mommy.
I mean, there's a room he came from.
And the room I'm going into.
Is there another way
Um,
out?
Actually, at this point, Sharwan hears another voice in his head.
What does it say?
It doesn't sound like the voice from the diamond, but it's a female voice.
Okay.
And it sounds like Senna's talking to you.
Oh.
She's like, Sharwan, fight this. Roll one more discipline check.
Okay.
Does he get a boost?
Yes.
Awesome. And difficulty still 3.
Hmm. The exit is near.
Should I redo that one?
Yes.
Alright. I have 3 successes, a triumph, and a threat.
Okay. At this
Two
point, the green from his eyes comes out of his head, and you can see a face, like a skeletal face inside of it.
Nice.
And then you hear, hurry! Use the force. The exit is near. And all of a sudden, it goes into the wall, and then like 3 more spectral entities come out and swirl around you guys. And it's getting darker in this room.
So I'll get up and grab Tazio and start. Or is it? Do I still see Taz? Do I still see Balrasa? Or do I
No,
see
it's Tazio.
Okay, so I'll grab Tazio and I'll be like, come, and we'll bolt for the door.
Okay.
The door we came through?
Well, you came out of a hole in the ground,
Yeah.
so you're gonna go through the door. Well, there's only one door in
We're
this
going
room,
back.
right? Or is there 2 doors in this
The
room?
door you came from isn't there.
The door I
Oh
came
my
from
God.
isn't there anymore. Okay,
No.
so I go toward the other door. Or is there not one?
So roll a force die.
A 4. Okay.
Or both of them, because you're force sensitive too.
Yeah.
Force rank 2.
2 of each.
Okay. Jesus.
Let me reroll that.
No.
Cancels itself out. I don't know.
You have roll perception with. How does the force work? You use like boost dice.
So I don't have anything that currently boosts perception. Do you want me to give you one of my qualities that gets boosted? It would have to be.
Well, you're looking for the way out. I'm just asking with force stuff. Is it upgraded or is it?
So with the force powers I currently have, I add this to it, and then I can use light side as either an advantage or a success.
Okay, we'll use them as successes.
Okay, so I have 2 force points.
And this is going to be 2 challenge dice.
Okay.
Because the temple wants you.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so I have 1 advantage and 1, 2, 3, 5 successes.
Okay. So the force guides you, and you kind of hear her voice get louder and louder. To it, and then there's a door. You don't have move yet, but you need to act like you do.
Okay,
So you reach out your hand.
I would say that this all happened so quickly with everything going on in my mind. I have Tazio. I'm grabbing him. I'm actually dragging Tazio. It's probably pretty rare quality for me because I'm probably not the one that's pushing forward.
You just grab him all of a sudden.
I get up, I grab him, and we start going through because I hear this follow the force and go toward it. That's why I asked you if I see him as Tazio or Balrasa now. So he's appeared to me as Tazio.
Okay.
So we get to that door, and I just like lunge forward toward it. My body like going forward, like I'm going to do something about it, and it just.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
All right. You hit a wall.
So I run face first, arm first into the wall.
That hurts.
Yeah, a lot.
You have a ringside seat for that too.
And you have
It's amazing.
a voice as she's saying, "Tap into the force. Try to move it."
So I'll kind of close my eyes and just think really, really hard about this wall not being there. And
Try
try.
not to hurt yourself.
I'm sure I will. We're going to strain every brain muscle in this.
You're going to get 2 boosts from her.
Okay.
You're seeing a dozen of these green spectral things. Looks kind of like what was in that diamond.
Cute.
Bigger.
Just for shits and the giggles, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot one.
Okay.
I don't even really
Sure.
want to roll. I assume I hit it and it goes through it or something. You want me to roll to see if I hit it?
Sure.
All right, I just shoot one and then it goes through it.
It dissipates, and then it comes back together again.
Yeah.
They're getting closer. Let's make your roll.
What am I rolling? You would just roll a 2 force die with 2 boost die?
Sure.
And then a difficulty?
2.
Okay, so if we're counting that's the successes and failures, then those will cancel, and I will have 1 success and 1 advantage.
Okay. So the door slowly comes up.
Okay. Okay, and I'll say, "Go, Tazzy!
I
Go,
coordinate
Tazzy!"
the hell out of that thing.
Okay.
I command a roll under the door.
Okay.
And then I'll try to do the same. Get under it before it closes.
Okay. And as the door closes, the diamond's there. On the other side of the door.
I dropped it.
Yeah.
I didn't really want it.
Okay.
I wanted to steal it just once.
It closes, and you're in the lobby on one of the other side walls.
And so I'm like probably looking at the door right now, not really.
So if you come out, you look straight ahead. There's the columns. There's the exit or the entrance of the temple, and the way you came in.
And then they're in there, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm still just standing there, staring at the door, staring at it.
And probably right about that time, Setup walks into the room and says, "Hey, Captain, is there any stone around here I can use to block this door open?" And then just like points at you guys and, "Where'd you 2 come from?"
I don't know. I think I was on the other side of that wall.
A couple minutes each. Yay! You're alive.
A lot of people have died in here.
Yeah.
I found bodies like. No, I only found like 6 or 7.
No, that's not that
That's
bad.
me on a good day. So.
I swam through a pool of dead bodies.
That's why I never enter this. And then you see, hey, you see the Jedi that stole the Jewel Yavin.
Hey, you're that chick who stole the jewel from me.
I'm sorry about that.
It's cool. You said you had a good purpose for it.
Oh, you give up that easily.
Well, we were gonna make 30 and we made 40, so I consider it a success.
Yeah, and would I know that she was the one like talking to me, helping me
Yes, when she talks.
when she talks? Okay, that voice, I recognize it. You helped me, didn't you?
I did.
Well, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here right now.
Thank you for not stopping me, investment.
Well, I guess I got lucky there.
But you can see the familiar, the facial. Yeah.
We know it's her aunt.
They look related.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she said.
Yeah, I knew that.
And she looks a lot like. There's
The sister?
the older version of. Yeah, they're both older than Senna, but yeah,
Okay.
you can see similarities.
Man, I see where you guys get it from.
I found a really cool jewel, but I left it when I commanded rolled out of that door.
You lost it.
It was probably for the best.
It's probably just a rock.
I don't know. There was all those spectrals that were surrounding you as we were running out of there.
Yeah, they can have it.
Night Sisters.
That's what that was.
The
Spirits
souls
of
of
them.
them.
Were they coming after that the diamond?
I do not know. It's a mystery better left unsolved.
That's a good question. Have you ever heard of the cursed diamond of Dathomir?
There was a diamond that they trapped a sister in.
Yes, that one.
What would happen if somebody broke that and tried to gain the soul of the sister?
Would
do not know.
the night sister eat their face and destroy their soul? Because that's what I'm hoping will happen.
I don't know.
Hypothetically.
Who ended up with that again?
Well, Russ.
Yeah. I kept seeing him all over the place.
Visions.
You came out of that well?
Mhm.
I saw Balrasa.
Well, that's very insulting. Tazio is clearly very much better looking than
I
Balrasa.
also heard Balrasa when you were yelling up to me. I don't like this place. Can we leave?
Did you learn anything?
Well, I opened that door, didn't I?
You were the one who wanted to come here in the first place.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling now.
I guess you learned how to open a door.
You have a bad feeling about this?
Maybe.
We still have a problem, though.
What's our problem?
We ran in here being chased by rancors. They're
No,
still
no,
outside.
They're Anagi's pets. I mean, they're her friends. They're your friends, they're your pets.
They protect this temple.
They protect the
You got
temple?
close and they attacked.
Technically, I shot them and they attacked, so.
Why do we want
Not
to
bad.
protect the temple?
You've been inside.
Yeah, it doesn't seem great.
This is a Sith temple.
What's the Sith?
That. Yeah, what's a Sith? Because I would know, wouldn't I? Not for my history, I wouldn't know that.
You were
For my
denied.
father.
I don't know if he would have brought that up.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
the Jedi then didn't really talk about it. They were shocked when Darth
That's-
Maul showed up.
Oh, they didn't even know that that existed.
Right. Well,
Okay,
they knew
okay.
they existed, but it was like lore.
Okay. Okay. Got
It
it.
was like
got it.
Boogeyman.
I get it.
Yeah.
I would have only known about it as lore. I wouldn't have known about it anything more than a fairy tale. Okay. Wait, what's a Sith?
That is a very long story. Come. She leaves. Or leads you out.
I follow.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
I live near here.
Is there some place where I could park ship closer?
At this hour? Where did you leave your ship?
I roughly described to her where we left the ship.
Oh,
Over that way to her desk.
you should have chose by the swamp. That's right next to my house.
Swamp seems so dangerous, though.
Do you have a way of moving it without going back through that village?
Well, we stayed overnight in village. It didn't seem so bad.
That was before I knew about haunted Death Sisters.
Haunted Death Sister. Okay. I guess I could try to get Toy to move it.
Okay. Do you tell?
Cats.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see if cats can move the ship. Need
There's
coordinates.
not
to move
cats
it.
on here. Where's cats? Cats will move it.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and go through all this.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Cats speak really quiet. There must be something really scary outside. I don't think the ship is haunted. Hey, what's behind this gravity? Stuff falls off shelf all the time.
Oh, let me turn this off. Okay.
Just move the ship to this location. And I'll tell him the location.
Okay.
Heard him. Location.
Sure. Oh, outside the temple or by their house?
By her house.
Okay. So she leads you through to the swamp area.
Mm-hmm.
She tells you to watch out for the
Frogulators.
yeah.
I'm going to tell her that we ran into some of those. We killed them.
They don't taste very good.
They don't taste bad.
Well,
Did you use spices?
No, we did not have spices.
Oh, I apologize.
Well, they just have weak stomachs. They're not great like us.
All right. So she leads you to her
Mm-hmm.
abode near the swamp, and she puts on some tea.
there's yours not called Tet.
Spee.
Tea.
This is tea.
Yeah. Okay.
She doesn't have
Coffee.
cap. There's no brewer. It's just she's gonna boil some water and put stuff in it.
Mhm, put leaves in it.
Put leaves on it.
Some swamp moss tea.
My favorite.
Dathomarian swamp weed tea.
Nice.
So why are you living here?
This place has history. A lot of dark forces
You don't
It's
seem to be
easy.
so dark.
to hide, to mask my abilities.
Okay. Can anybody just see you?
They can sense me and my power.
Does that work for me?
No. At least not yet, anyway.
Good to know.
The more powerful you become, the easier it is to get a read on you.
Okay.
Unless you have some sort of connection. Familial connection, perhaps.
I see.
Do
Okay.
you have family in the force?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I guess I could, but none of my family has any. The first time I've ever heard anybody, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it, just guide me was a few moments ago.
Interesting. Tiva,
Mm-hmm.
can you see to the tea? I'd like to speak to your friend Sharwan.
Okay.
For
I will
moments.
make sure tea does not.
I'll go with you and make sure you don't burn.
Oh yeah, I'll go with you and not drink the tea.
There is way too many people in here making tea.
So, I mean, it's a big place, and it's not tiny like Yoda's.
Ceilings are probably.
Yeah,
a little
four-story
Yeah.
townhouse.
So she said she's kind of meditative stance again, or her way she's sitting,
Uh-huh.
and she gestures to the floor in front of her.
To the what in front
To
of
the
her?
floor in front of her.
Okay. I'll go over and sit down and sit where she's sitting.
What did you see inside that temple?
Well, it seemed like each room I went to, there was something screwing with my mind, playing with my mind, making me think things that weren't real were.
Think things weren't real, or make you feel certain ways?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of both. So I started off walking in a dark room, and I came across a body, just a regular, nobody that I knew, but their throat was slit. Very unusual. And then another, and then another, and then a pile, and then I'm literally swimming in a pool of these indiscriminate dead bodies. And then I come across some dead bodies that I recognize. First, somebody that I met along the way, and then I came across Senna. And then finally, I ended up watching Tazio standing over my mom about to slice her throat open when I reacted.
Interesting. These sliced throats, do they have any correlation with your friend?
Well, we've been through a lot, and there's only been one truly gruesome thing that I've seen, and that was Tazio sliced the throat of someone to prevent them from being able to get out and turn us in or whatever the case might be, to protect ourselves. But I've had a really hard time dealing with that. He seems very quick to kill.
And that may be a path that he sets you upon.
It's not a path that I want to go down. I've been trying really hard to fight against it. I know it's not right.
Have you ever tried to stop him? When you could?
I think when I could.
He's just so damn fast.
I am scared of what retaliation I would face trying to push against Tazio. He's better on my side, I feel like, before I can do anything against him.
But if you have the ability to stop someone, you don't. You might as well be holding the blade.
Maybe I don't know how to stop him. That's something I need to learn.
And what else did you see?
So from there, I continued on and was face to face with Balrasa. He was holding the diamond, right? Yeah, the diamond that
No.
Next was the ship, I think.
was the ship.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because you saw Balrasa
Oh, yeah.
the first time in.
That's right. Yeah. Man, I don't remember the details of that one now off the top of my head. Yeah, I was on the ship, and that was really screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what happened on the ship.
Your friends talk bad about you. And
That's
Ross killed
right.
them all.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that one. Yeah.
You let them kill me.
It was so traumatic, you just blocked it out.
Yeah, I woke up on the ship and I went to the captain's quarters. I heard everybody talking. Peeked my head around the corner, listening to everybody tell their things they liked least about me. And I was so heartbroken. And I confronted my friends and told them how I felt, and told them I wish they could have just been forward with me. And as I walked away, I heard a commotion. So I came back in with my blaster ready to go. And they were all standing there dead, or laying there dead, with Balrasa fleeing from them. I didn't know what to do. And then I came to Balrasa then I came to aware, and Balrasa grabbed me with the force and picked me up and then threw me against a wall. And then I was back in the temple, but I could have sworn I was on the ship. I could hear the engines. It was the ship. Balrasa wasn't on the ship, and then he was there. And then we're back in the temple, and he's throwing me around the room using the force. And the only thing I could think to do is just ignore it, lay there and take it. And eventually he went away. I started to question everything that was around me. And was anything real? I had no idea where I was or what was going on.
That was the temple testing you,
Was the temple testing me?
pushing your buttons, if you will.
Yeah. But I ended up in the next room ended up being the last new room that I went into, and it was a big hole in the ground, is the best I could describe it. And when I looked down, all I saw was Tazio laying there dead and Balrasa climbing up the wall after me. So from what I learned previously, I sat there and closed my eyes and told myself that this isn't what was happening. Balrasa isn't in this temple after me. I know that this has got to be fake. So I ignored it, and then eventually Balrasa jumped through the hole in the wall, up out of me, force jumped into the room, and I continued to just meditate and stay in my mind, knowing that this wasn't real. And as this happened, opened my eyes and saw Tazio standing in front of me. And just then is when I heard your voice, and I knew we had to leave immediately. So I grabbed Tazio and we took off.
Is this Balrasa force sensitive?
I believe so. He must be. Right? He put me up against the wall. But that was only in my mind.
Or future vision?
Future vision?
What are your abilities with the force?
Well, I've had a lot of success when dealing in the markets, being able to get what we might need or maybe just gain access to something, convincing somebody to believe what I want them to believe for a little bit.
Influence?
And here recently, with your pushing me, I was able to raise the door but enough for us to slide through. And that's all I've ever experienced.
The temple tested your fear, pain, doubt, but you seem to rise above it. What is your history? Did you have... You seem old enough to remember the Clone Wars. Did you train under someone?
Well, I got a taste of it when I was much, much younger, but it was never anything that was pursued.
No one brought you to learn?
I don't think so. I haven't read my backstory in a while.
Your uncle?
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he actually took me
On
off
your
to
birthday.
train or not. I know my uncle took me. Yeah. So I had a friend growing up that was really close to my dad, really close friend of my father's. And for a birthday one year, he said that he saw something in me and wanted to take me on a trip, something special. And I've never thought about it as anything more than just him taking me on this trip where we went, and he tried to teach me and said that he saw something in me, but I don't know. That's all I ever remember from it.
Do you have family?
Do I have family? Yeah. My mother's still alive.
And your father?
I don't know. I don't think he's alive any longer. From what I understand, he passed away when I was very young. He was attacked by the Empire.
Normally, when someone brings you to be trained, you're much, much younger. I see something in you, Sharwan, but I need a moment to think about this. So please join your friends.
Okay?
Maybe the kitchen even more crowded.
I go to the kitchen and have some tea.
All right.
Don't burn yourself.
I'm trying not to burn tea. It's hot.
It was this big. It was a diamond this big.
It was probably a rock that big, Tazio.
I know diamonds.
It was like this big.
It was big.
And you cut a fish this big once.
It's this big. The only problem with it is that it's only outside of a door that you can't move without the force. And if you do move it, there's like 12 souls of Night Sisters swirling around it. So,
You think that they cannot go through a wall?
well, they didn't go to the wall. Maybe they just wanted the gem. Maybe it's where they live. I don't know.
You try to steal their home? I'd be going after you too.
I thought they were after Sharwan.
Everybody's
Because when I was there,
I'm not after Sharwan.
he was meditating and he had these like really, he was looking at me and he had these really red eyes.
Like what?
Yeah, your eyes were like really red.
They were
like,
green.
Oh, you said red.
Oh, that meant green.
Oh.
It's really green. His eyes were really green, like glowing green.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden, one of them came out of his face.
You were molested by a ghost.
Yeah, you got a ghost in your face.
You merged bodies with ghost. Congratulations, you no longer virgin.
Hey! I've been around the galaxy.
We have no knowledge of that. You have never been after a woman.
It's true. I don't know that I ever have, to be honest. I didn't write anything into my backstory about that, that's for sure.
According to my cultural files, you biologicals usually remember that sort of thing.
My only girlfriend ever we're trying to kill, so don't feel too bad.
Yeah, the person she's in love with, most of us don't like.
That's because he wants to kill me.
Yeah.
Well, but he wants to kill you for a good reason.
Yeah, but I don't like him because of it.
I know.
Although it was worth saving his life that way, I can kind of hold that over him.
Yes. Hopefully, I do not expect him to like you, but maybe not want to kill you quite so much.
Aw.
I know the cat's wearing a cone of shame.
Progression. Oh, yeah. Poor cat.
She's not happy with
I talked to your aunt.
you. Is she in the room now, by the way?
That was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think she had a lot to do with us getting out of that temple alive.
Yeah, she said that she was trying to help you.
She definitely helped us. I heard her talking to me. It was
He moved the
very-
door with his mind. I watched.
Awesome.
all I could think of was that diamond and how it drew me to so much negative. And then when I had heard her talking to me, it seemed so much right, so right.
Mm-hmm. So you have crush on my aunt now.
She's kind of hot.
I don't know about that.
Mhm.
She does talk to me just the right way.
I'm not saying. I'm just
she
saying.
makes a mean cup of swamp weed tea.
Actually, you're the one working on that right now.
Yeah.
Yes, but she started it.
Oh yeah, your swamp wheat tea isn't nearly as good as your aunt's. A little bitter.
Stay out of my swamp weed.
My swamp wheat stash.
Can we roll this and smoke it?
We
I
sure
don't
can
know
try.
you to try.
No, we are smugglers.
Sure,
We could
sure
smuggle
way.
some of that stuff somewhere.
Sell some swamp tea on the.
I don't think anyone will want to
Okay.
buy swamp tea. We could call it something else. We could advertise it miraculous healing powers.
That might be not a good idea. So we're gonna kill someone.
Swamp tea? I mean, my aunt's giving it to us, so it can't be that poisonous.
That's true.
Oh no, you're Debronian.
So her aunt would be too, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, does that mean we wouldn't be able to?
So are we all gonna roll resilience when we drink this tea?
No, no.
Salt tea. Tells you it's real drug.
Wait, 2 livers, right?
Mm-hmm. We have to live.
It's alcoholic swamp tea.
And we bleed black.
So there's a light, like flickering from the room she's in.
Okay.
We're not going in there till she says something.
I peeked my
You
head.
peek her in there. Okay. You see, she's kind of meditating.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't moved, but there is a box that's floating in front of her, and it opens up, and there's a hologram message. You don't know who it is,
Mhm.
but you can hear the message. Do you?
Do I listen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear this guy. He's got a British accent, a British, I guess, whatever, an Empire accent because.
Empire. All of Empire speak
And
British.
you hear, "This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place. This message is a warning and a reminder to any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the Temple. That time is past. And our future is uncertain. We will each be challenged, our trust, our faith, our friendships. But we must persevere. And in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you, always."
And with you.
Okay.
So you kind of get like a generalized message to a lot of people,
Right.
and then the box.
I didn't get it because it went to my spam filter.
Do I know if this is a pre-recorded message or something that she just received?
You don't know.
Okay.
Well, they're talking about the reference to the time that the reports that both the Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
Yeah. That was previous to now, right?
Mhm.
Okay. That's okay. You gotta remember, I'm not into this lore like some of you guys are. I don't know these timelines real well. So this is after Executive Order.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
This is the message out of character he recorded after we found out Anakin killed the younglings.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
To stay away.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This is the full message. It's lore. It's from another show. All right. So she gets up and comes in to kind of get out of the way real quick.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I don't want her to know.
I've been pouring swamp tea for everyone.
Okay.
Set up to try to suck in its gut, but it really can't do that. So
Yeah, she will not pour swamp tea for setup. She knows what robots do not drink. Droids do not drink tea.
She takes the tea from you, and she kind of goes over to Sharwan. I've come to a decision. You are much too old. You've been touched by life, loss, love, attachment. However, a friend told me once to trust the Force. If you want to train as a Jedi, I will train you. But know this, it's a long road. You commit fully.
Yes. I would love to learn.
Okay. Now, do you all have pressing matters?
Mm-hmm.
Because this may take a while.
We have no pressing matters other than not getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
well, we do.
Actually,
could do
although
that.
staying here might be for the best. I mean, Empire not look here for us. Rasa probably won't look here for us. I don't think those tracker on ship anymore.
Well, we do have Zechariah Foles' job offer for the
Do you want to do that?
investigate the missing survey ship.
We would have to do it without Sharwan.
This is true.
Well,
we don't have to.
Do you want
it's
to
not
go?
like he has to train in the next 8 days. We could do it and come back.
I mean, it'll be a long time for him training. Either he stays here, and commits, or
Yeah.
But since his offer, if he leaves,
I have to judge the seriousness of the. If he's serious about training, then he must show it. It's too risky to train him at this age, but everything has changed.
I have no problem laying low here. There's about $400,000 worth of bounty on my head, so a red swirly mist that makes people harder to hit me sounds fantastic to me.
I guess we should let the lady know that we probably cannot do job. We tell her
Ship was critically damaged.
something. Yes, we stranded on planet.
That's not false.
We didn't say when.
Yeah.
Can you lie anymore? Maybe we'll let Zeta handle that one.
Yeah. That'd be a better idea.
We can talk very truth.
We can practice shooting swamp rats.
Are there swamp rats here?
Well, there's a swamp.
There is a great many thing here.
Can I be friends with Rancor?
I don't think that Rancor's ever gonna like me.
What you did shoot?
You did, yeah, you tried to kill it. You almost did.
I didn't try to kill it. I shot it in the knee twice.
Well, come, I'll prepare dinner.
It's not alligator, is it?
Yes.
Swamp. Oh, I take that swampigator, throw it out the
Don't
window.
worry, it tastes like an unidentified bird.
That's delicious.
Just chewier.
That's delicious. I love some unidentified bird. You think somebody would have identified that by now? If it's flying as an unidentified flying object, the bird.
Well, you know it's a bird. It's just
This is
been
the
in paper.
company you keep.
Sharwan's kneeled over with
I'm
laughter.
not very good at keeping
You're
company.
just like your father.
I wish I was more like my mother, but
Does that make me the old lady?
sure.
Great.
Well, on that note, I know it's early, but I have a doctor's appointment at 7:40 in the morning.
Oh yeah, totally reasonable.
So-
Bye.
Everyone, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye
Thanks for watching.
bye.